So I was born in St. Joseph, Missouri, and then we moved to Florence, Alabama when I was around 6 years old. Well, I first started coming to like UNA camps when I was probably in 2nd grade. And so that's where I really started falling in love with volleyball. I played soccer and basketball. I tried a lot of different things, but I just stuck with volleyball because it was my love. So UNA means a whole lot to our family. I've been around campus since I was 6 years old. I've grown up watching all the sports, all the athletics, and all the coaches. And so it's almost like a second family for me. And I know that's how like my dad is too. He loves coming to work. He loves his job. And so it just seems like it's just one big family for me. So from high school volleyball at Florence, a lot of my really good friends still, I got to play with them for like 6 years. My coach was like another mom for me. I'd say my favorite memories was definitely going to like super regionals over in Huntsville, and then my junior year was probably my favorite year because our school actually like completely packed out the place, and we had so many supporters there, and it was really great. Okay, so when I signed with UNA, actually I never really expected to come here. And so when Coach White actually came and took the job here, he's the one who really started, he had interest in me as a player. And so when we started that process, it was still actually pretty late in the recruiting stages. And so it was a pretty quick decision actually, but once he brought me on in a visit, and like I really got to hear what his culture was about and just the idea of staying here and staying with like my family, it was kind of like a no-brainer for me, and I've loved it. So being on one of the first Division I teams here at UNA, it's really crazy to think about because I grew up always watching Division II volleyball, and I mean, they were amazing. So I still think it's really important to keep that tradition because UNA volleyball has always been really, really good. And so it's really important to me, even though we are in Division I now, it's really important for me to get back to the tradition of winning here. The UNA volleyball tradition for me means hard work, dedication, and commitment. And they're not only doing it for themselves or for the coaches, it's for the whole department, it's for the programs, it's for the whole school. And so, like I said, it's really important for me because I feel like that's something that should be carried on through many more years here. So the shift from sitting in the stands with my parents and watching to actually being on the court is still really surreal to me. Like, I remember for most of the home games when we would like run onto the court for warm-ups, it still would just be like, wow, like I'm really the one being watched now. And you know, I do remember being like in middle school and coming and watching the older girls play, and it's still really like amazing to me that it's really happening. So I would definitely say our trip to New York, like Newark, New Jersey for the NJIT game was very memorable. We just had a lot of fun on that trip. A lot of girls actually got sick, but it was just like, we had one girl with pink eye, one girl had a cough, and it was like everything kind of went wrong, but it made it fun, and it made it memorable for sure. And then we won that game later on, so it was pretty great. My name's Breylee Linder, and I play volleyball here at the University of North Alabama.